Alright, moving on to liners and the Maybelline mascaras. The first liner that I have here is the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, which everybody raves about. Compares it to MAC's Fluid Line, and it is a really nice gel liner. For me, I find that it is very hard to mess up a gel liner. A lot of gel liner formulations nowadays are amazing. They're black, smooth, pigmented, long-wearing, and this sort of hits all of those check boxes as well. Just a good basic black eyeliner, very reasonably priced, and I think that it is very nice. If you like things like MAC's Fluid Line, for me I really love the Buxom Lash Liner, and this is just a little bit drier than that formulation, so I'm not as big of a fan of this as I am, like I said, the Buxom gel liner or like the Physicians Formula gel liners, which I think are amazing, but this is a very nice gel liner, and like I said, it's very cheap. And then I have a liquid liner, and this is the Line Stiletto from Maybelline, and this is one of those like felt tip liquid liners, and this is a really nice liquid liner. It can sometimes apply a little bit uneven, and I find that the pigmentation isn't as black as I would like. For some reason, when I'm using this on my eyes, I kind of have to go over it, you know, 2 or 3 times, but it is really nice. I mean, it's just a basic felt tip liquid liner. This is sort of what I reach for. It's a really, really good one. Moving on to the infamous Maybelline mascaras, I'm going to start with their Volume Express line, and I have actually tried every single mascara from the Maybelline Volume Express line. The Cat Eyes, the original, the Falsies, the rubber one, and then this is the only one that I still have, and this is the Mega Plush one. And to be honest, I don't know why I feel the need to try every single one that Maybelline puts out, because I'm just not a huge fan of these. I think that they flake, other than the Falsies. I really did like the Falsies. That was a good one. But they're just kind of basic mascaras. I find that they all kind of look the same. I don't really know what the big difference is between the whole line, other than the style of the brushes is a little bit different. This Mega Plush apparently has like a gel formulation. They all sort of have like this flexible wand thing going on, but I find that they're very similar. So like I said, I don't know why I feel the need to try each and every one. The one standout one that I do remember though being amazing was the Falsies. I really, really like that. Not the Falsies Flared. I wasn't a big fan of that, but the regular Falsies I did really like. But all the other ones I think are sort of meh. Not really great mascaras. I don't know why, like I said, I feel the need to purchase every single one that they put out. Onto the Maybelline Great Lash Mascaras. I have both of the ones that they have available. I also think that they have one like the original, but it's called like the Big. It's got like a big brush in it. I don't know. This is the LOL, or Lots of Lashes one, and this mascara sucks. This is a terrible mascara. I don't know what they were thinking, and I got sort of suckered into the whole like diamond teardrop shaped brush, but to be honest, it's clumpy. The formulation of these are very, very wet. That's sort of just a theme within Maybelline mascaras. They tend to be very wet, but the LOL is just terrible. I would not recommend that to anyone. And then the original Great Lash Mascara, again, to me is a very meh mascara. I liked it when I first got it, and it is a very nice mascara for like the lower lashes because it's got a tiny, tiny wand to it. But it's very clumpy, doesn't really do a whole lot for lashes. It just sort of darkens them and will sometimes clump them up. So really wouldn't recommend the Great Lash mascaras. I don't think that they're all that amazing. They just don't really do much for the lashes, I don't think. And then the other mascara that I have from them, which is a line that nobody really ever talks about from Maybelline, is the Pro mascaras. This is the XXL Pro. What is this? 24-hour Bold. It is a dual-ended mascara. One side is like a primer, and then the other side is like your mascara. The thing with this, though, is that the primer is black and the mascara is still black, so it's not like that typical white primer that you usually get. This, again, to me is a very type of mascara. It doesn't really do anything for my lashes, so I don't really use it. It is very water-resistant, blah, 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 though, so that's kind of nice, but, yeah, it's not really great. It's just sort of whatever. So, on the whole, Maybelline mascaras for me have never been like super, super impressive. I think the Falsies is amazing. I have to maybe branch out and try other lines in the Great Lash and the Volume Express though, because I know that they do have like the full definition and stuff that I'm wanting to try. But on the whole, I'm really suckered into packaging, sort of what they claim it will do, but for the most part, I just am not super impressed with them, but again, that's just my personal opinion. I know some people love different mascaras within the Volume Express line. It's all about personal, opinion though. Alright, time for some Maybelline brow products. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm like not even halfway through this. I have the Maybelline Define a Brow, just their standard brow pencil, and I really, really like this. When I first got it, I hated it, but now I really like it. I don't know why, my opinion has changed on it, but I do really enjoy this. This is in the shade Medium Brown. I mentioned it in a favorites video for July, really good. The other one that they have is the Master Shape, and this is what I sort of use to like prime my eyebrows in a sense. I like to take an angled brush and then just take some of this product and run it through my brows because it's a very waxy formulation. So if I'm going to put a powder on top of it, it helps the powder to stick to my brows more, which I think is awesome. So I actually really, really love this. Just not as like on its own. I mean, if I'm going for a very natural brow look, I think this is awesome. But if you want a really fully defined brow, I would recommend maybe going over it with a little bit of powder. But it is really nice and I do really enjoy it. And I pretty much use it on a daily basis. And then the Great Lash Clear Mascara, which is sort of like a very like standard brow gel. I don't think that it keeps my brows staying in place as well as the Prestige one that I use now does, but it still is really good. It's what I used for years and years and years, and for some people, if you don't have like super unruly eyebrows, you will absolutely love this. So really cheap, good, standard brow gel. You can tell that I've used quite a bit of it. It's looking very gunky now, but it's kind of just whatever. It's pretty good, but on my brows, because they're so long and just untamed, I need something a little bit stronger to hold them. Goodness, I totally forgot to mention this product that was hiding underneath some face products. This is the Maybelline, this is like their Mineral Bake Shadows. This is in the shade Bronze Blowout, and this is part of their Eye Studio line as well. I actually think that this Bronze Blowout shade is really nice. However, I know that some of their other shades within the line aren't all that great. The only problem I have with this is that I can never get this sucker open. I have to like dig my nails in there, and even then like, I always just look so stupid trying to get this thing open. But regardless of that fact, you can never get it open. It is really nice. I do like it. It's not my favorite baked shadow. I'm just not a big baked person in general. I don't really like baked shadows. I don't really love baked blushes other than the Milani ones. Those ones are awesome. We have people fiddling with dishes, so there's a lot of noise coming from behind my door. But yeah, these are okay. I don't know. They're sort of meh. I wouldn't really recommend them, I guess, is the overall point, so I'm going to move on now. Okay, we're going to go on to lip products, which Maybelline lip products, I love Maybelline lip products. Next to Revlon lip products, they're probably my favorite from the drugstore. And you know what? Because of that, I'm going to start with my favorite lip products within the line, and these are the Maybelline Color Whispers. These are amazing, and oh my god, this video is seriously like 21 minutes long. I feel like I will need to break this into 2 parts. The Maybelline Color Whispers, I love these. You guys know how much I love the one in Mocha Mousse, and I still really enjoy that. However, that one is in my purse because I seriously cannot be caught dead without it. The other two that I have are Made It Mauve and Lust for Blush, which I am actually wearing right now. So really great. I love these. They are super lightweight. I think that they are 20 times better than the Revlon lip butters because they just aren't as thick. They have very buildable color payoff. The more you sort of run them over your lips, the better color you're going to get. They feel amazing. They feel just like a lip balm, which I love. They don't settle into lip lines a whole lot, and they don't really bleed outside the lip line. So overall, really, really great sort of lip balmy, lipstick, lip gloss, hybrid stuff going on here. Amazing. I absolutely love these. Some of their other lip products, let's start with some lipsticks. So their original Color Sensational lipsticks I love. These are amazing. 2 of my favorites here, and I own like 20 of these. 2 of my favorites are You Ready, which is like a bright ass red. This is like a super, super intense red. Really, really pretty. And then the other one that I used in my Lana Del Rey tutorial, and this is Plum Perfect, which is a super intense burgundy ox blood shade. Super gorgeous. This is amazing. They kind of have a strange scent. I'm not a huge fan of the scent, but they are very moisturizing, very comfortable to wear. They deeper shades wear for a really long time, and they're just good lipstick formulas, on the whole. We also have some of the little offshoots of the Maybelline Color Sensationals. We have the Vivids, which are amazing. Two of my favorite shades are Vivid Rose, which is a really pretty fuchsia color. And then, what's this other one? Pink Pop, which is like a Barbie doll pinky purple. Super unique, really pretty. Again, just sort of like innovative drugstore products. Nobody has really ever put out lipsticks like the Maybelline Vivids. They are super vivid and everybody loves these. They're amazing. You can't go wrong with them. Two other lines within the Color Sensational lipsticks, as I am trying to. I don't think enough people were buying them, so they're starting to like pull them out of the drugstores. This is Coral Gleam, which was part of the Color Sensational Pearls line. Very pearly, frosty coral color. I actually really like this because it wasn't like the type of frosty that looked weird. It was actually really, really pretty. It just added a nice sheen to your lips. And then the other ones were the, what were these? These were the Shine Sensational lipsticks, I think is what they called them, but they were part of the Color Sensational line. And this was Fruit Punch, which was like a, what is this? This is a fruit punch color, to be honest. It's sort of like one of those ruddy corally shades. And basically these just sort of were similar, I think, to the pearls. They were just sort of like very frosty finished lipsticks that sort of gave a lot of shine. Good overall. I think the Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick line is just amazing. I would really recommend the Vivids and just some of their randoms within the actual line itself. It's just really great lipsticks at the drugstore, very reasonably priced, and they have a huge range of colors. There is a color in that line for everyone. Moving on to lip glosses, we have the Color Sensational lip gloss. They used to look like this, now they look like this, but don't be fooled. There's just as much product in these little guys as there are in this. This has a lot of packaging going on, but if you can kind of see through the packaging, you see a lot of it is just plastic. Still though, I do like the new packaging. I think it looks kind of better than these do. This is one in Coral Gleam, which was actually sort of like the sister or the pair to the Coral Gleam lipstick that I showed you guys earlier. And then this one is Fuchsia Sparks, which I think goes really well with Pink Pop from the Vivids line. Really, really pretty. I really like that one. And those glosses are just standard lip glosses. They wear for about 2 to 3 hours before you have to reapply. They aren't very sticky. They have good color payoff, but they're just, you know, they're very standard, but they are nice. And then the other ones are the Shine Sensational ones. I have this in Glamorous Guava and Freshly Sliced, and these are, again, very nice glosses. These ones have a lot more of like that wet, very, very shiny look. They smell really great too. They smell like fruity and awesome. I really like Glamorous Guava. I think it's a really pretty, like Your Lips but better type of shade. And then Freshly Sliced goes well over like peachy pinky lipsticks. So these are really good as well. These are a little bit stickier, a little bit more thick because they have that really, really wet look. But overall, they are good. They're just sort of standard, box standard, I guess, lip glosses, but they are really nice. Okay, time for cheek products and then we are done. The first thing that I have here is the Maybelline Fit Me in the Expert Wear Blush. So this Fit Me blush I have in the shade Sweet Melon. And this blush, I'm just, again, kind of patchy, not super pigmented. I will wear it though, and I can make it work if I build up the color a little bit, but the overall feel and texture of it isn't as creamy as some drugstore blushes I've tried. And then the Expert Wear blush I kind of feel the same way about. I seriously think that these are just like the same exact things. I actually think that they have switched over the Expert Wear blushes and just now call them the Fit Me blushes. Same texture, same color payoff. This one is in the shade Pincho Pink. Pretty. I mean, I can make these work. I don't wear them as much as I like just because I'm not a huge fan of the texture or the longevity. They just don't wear as long and as nicely as some of my other blushes. But if you're looking for just a very standard blush, they are okay. I do feel like there are better options within the drugstore range of blushes though. And then the other blushes, which I absolutely love, I think that these are some of the best cream blushes I've ever tried. These are the Dream Bouncy blushes. I have this in the shade Rose Petal and Candied Coral, and I think that these are really awesome. I know some people can't stand these, but I'm one of those people that love these. I think that Candied Coral would look awesome on medium to tan skin tones. They also have one that is like a straight up red, which would look awesome on deeper skin tones. I actually find this to be quite pigmented and really, really beautiful. They aren't super shimmery, but they leave a nice amount of sheen to the cheeks. And the other one, Rose Petal, is I wear this seriously at least once or twice a week. I think that this is just gorgeous. A really pretty nudie pink shade. It looks amazing on my sort of fair skin. And what I love about these is that they don't make me look super shiny, because I kind of get a little bit oily in some areas, and some cream blushes just slip off or look way too dewy. These aren't one of those blushes. These have a very moussey type of a texture, very sort of like bouncy. Actually, it kind of feels like Play-Doh almost. It's very strange, the texture of these, if you haven't tried them out. The first time you get them, you're like, whoa, what am I putting on my face? It feels really strange, but they are really nice, and I would recommend them personally. Okay, let's all take a sigh, because I think that we're done. I probably missed over like a million different products in my collection, and like with the Color Sensational lipsticks, I own way more, but for me to go over all those would be crazy, and with some of the eyeshadows, I own more of those too, but I didn't want this video to be too long, and as I am talking, it's already 30 minutes, so I will have a lot of editing to do. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this and found this useful. I know somebody wanted a Maybelline brand overview, so here it is for you, and I was actually really excited to do this video. Had no idea I own so much product from Maybelline, so maybe I will have to do like just a one brand Maybelline tutorial, because I have enough products to do it, obviously. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any other brand overview requests in the comment section. I probably will do a Revlon one next, because I own a lot of Revlon products. After that though, it's sort of just fair game. If I have a lot of products from one brand, I will do a brand overview from it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye bye.